Did you know that just placing the wrong potted plant in your home could be enough to stir up conflict in the family, block the flow of wealth, or even bring misfortune without you realizing it? There are certain types of plants that at first glance seem completely harmless, even beautiful, and commonly found in home gardens, rooftop spaces, or balconies. Yet they carry extremely negative energy. These plants do not just drain the life force of the home, they also attract dark, heavy energy that disrupts the flow of positive vibes. This can quietly lead to financial losses, complicated love lives, stalled careers, and all sorts of misfortunes, without the homeowner even suspecting a thing. As the old saying goes, the right tree brings peace to the home. Choosing the right plant can create harmony and stability for the family. But if you choose the wrong one, you might accidentally bring in a kind of spiritual debt, a Feng Shui mistake that could affect your life for 10 years or more. In today's video, you are going to discover 10 types of plants you should absolutely avoid planting inside or around your house. These plants may be the hidden reason why your wealth is dwindling, your health is declining, your relationships are falling apart, and your career feels unstable. You will learn why plants can have such a powerful effect on your destiny. And if you already have any of these plants in your space, you will find out the right way to handle them to reverse the negative impact. Before we begin, go ahead and leave a positive affirmation in the comments, something like, "I am ready to attract good fortune and remove negative energy from my home." And do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you never miss out on practical Feng Shui secrets that could transform your life every single day. So what are these plants, and why are they considered forbidden in the world of home Feng Shui? Right now, I am going to reveal each one of them so you can understand clearly and avoid them in time. Number 1. Black Walnut Tree. The first plant on this highly taboo list is the black walnut tree. At first, it may sound classy and rare. Some even like to grow it in their gardens for shade or for its valuable wood. But very few people know that this tree carries extremely dangerous Feng Shui properties because it produces a natural toxin called juglone, a chemical that can actually kill nearby plants. As the black walnut tree grows, this toxin spreads into the soil through its roots, fallen leaves, and bark. Nearby plants that are not strong enough may slowly wither and die without any obvious reason. In folk beliefs, this is seen as a symbol of jealousy, envy, and the suppression of positive energy. In Feng Shui terms, this phenomenon is referred to as suppressive energy, a strong but harmful force that overpowers and blocks the flow of good energy around it. If your family members tend to get irritated, easily argue over small things, or feel like everyone is living separate lives with no harmony, it might be time to check if there is a black walnut tree in your yard. This tree sends a very clear message. I thrive alone, but everything around me suffers. It represents a quiet but destructive energy, like someone who is brilliant on their own, but brings division and disunity within a group. In Feng Shui, this is an absolute no-go. Number 2. Plumeria Tree. The Plumeria tree is a popular ornamental plant. It has bright, thick-petaled flowers in striking colors and gives off a soft fragrance. Many people grow it because of its elegant look and high tolerance to sunlight. However, few realize that the Plumeria tree carries an unsettling energy, especially when viewed from a Feng Shui perspective. In many Asian cultures, names and symbols are extremely important when choosing plants for the home. In Thai, the old name for the Plumeria tree is Lan Tom, and the word Tom sounds very similar to the word for sorrow or grief in the local language. For this reason, Many Thai people avoid planting Plumeria near their homes as they believe it brings sadness, loss, and loneliness. There is even a lingering folk belief that mature Plumeria trees, with their wide canopy and solitary presence near the house, can attract negative energy. Some people claim that when they have a Plumeria tree nearby, they experience insomnia, haunting dreams from the past, and unexplained emotional heaviness. The tree's quiet, isolated posture, combined with its subtle nighttime fragrance, makes it a symbol of beautiful, yet cold loneliness. Some old legends even say that the Plumeria's soft and hollow trunk serves as a favorite shelter for unsettled spirits. While this might not be scientifically proven, it is clear that growing a tree that carries such sorrowful and gloomy energy too close to living spaces can impact the mood and energy levels within the home. Number 3. Hibiscus plant. The hibiscus, with its bright red blossoms that bloom year-round, is a familiar sight in many rural areas. People often grow it along fences, walkways, or in backyards because it is easy to care for, simple to trim, and has a rustic charm. But not many know that this plant was once considered a symbol of bad luck, misfortune, and even linked to capital punishment. According to folklore and oral tradition, hibiscus flowers were used to make garlands for death row inmates in the old days before their execution. The image of a vivid red hibiscus around a condemned person's neck symbolized grief, tragedy, and a final farewell. That is why the hibiscus plant is often associated with bad omens, legal trouble, and conflict, making it a poor choice for any area near your home, especially entrances or common living spaces. In Feng Shui, the hibiscus plant has thin stems, soft branches, and a low canopy, all signs of weak vitality. It lacks the strength to absorb and hold positive energy, and is even less capable of pushing away negative energy. Planting too many hibiscus shrubs around the home could create a weak barrier, which causes good fortune to scatter, wealth to slip away, and invites constant arguments, lawsuits, or drama that could have been avoided. Number 4. Papaya Tree. The papaya tree is commonly found in home gardens. It is easy to grow, produces fruit quickly, and is often associated with simple, peaceful family life. However, in Feng Shui, this tree can bring negative effects if planted in the wrong place, especially near the main house or entrance areas. Energetically speaking, the papaya tree has a yin nature. It has a soft, hollow trunk that breaks easily large, drooping leaves, and its fruit often grows low near the base. All of these characteristics make it a symbol of instability, weakness, and division. In home Feng Shui, trees with soft, hollow bodies are believed to weaken the life force, especially when they are located near symbolic foundational zones like the front door, kitchen, or family gathering areas. On top of that, papaya trees often attract pests like aphids, fruit flies, and fruit borers, all of which are considered carriers of negative energy. For people sensitive to energy fields, living near a papaya tree for too long may lead to fatigue, poor focus, and mental fog, making it hard to stay productive or enjoy day-to-day activities. Number 5. Bombax Tree. The Bombax tree with its bold red flowers may look stunning, but it carries a history of spiritual and Feng Shui warnings that have made many people cautious about planting it near their homes. According to traditional beliefs, the Bombax tree is not just an ordinary tree. It is surrounded by mystery and is believed to attract negative energy that could affect the homeowner's fortune. In ancient times, people believed that Bombax trees often grew in deserted places near temples, shrines, or cemeteries, all locations known to carry heavy yin energy. So planting this tree close to a home was seen as opening a gateway for negative energy to enter. As a result, the family could face a string of misfortunes, business setbacks, and unexplained health problems. Moreover, the trunk of the Bombax tree is covered with sharp thorns, and in Feng Shui, sharp points are seen as sources of conflicting energy that cause tension and discord within a family. It is believed that having a Bombax tree nearby can lead to constant arguments, marital problems, rebellious children, and overall disharmony. For homes with elderly family members, the presence of this tree is even more problematic, as it can create a gloomy, heavy atmosphere that drags down everyone's emotional well-being. Beyond Feng Shui, Bombax trees can be inconvenient in practical ways too. When they bloom and the flowers fall, they leave a scattered, desolate scene that evokes a sense of separation and loss. On top of that, they can attract insects and pests that negatively affect the home environment. Number 6. Mulberry Tree. The mulberry tree has long been associated with countryside life, silkworm farming, and silk weaving. But in terms of applied Feng Shui and folk beliefs, this is actually one of the trees you should never plant near your home or main living areas due to its subtle but persistent effects on the energy field around it. One of its most obvious features is its powerful root system, which can grow deep and wide enough to crack foundations if planted too close to walls or the house. It also has thick foliage, low-hanging branches, and sheds its leaves all year round. Even a light breeze can cause leaves to fall constantly. In Feng Shui, this continuous falling of leaves symbolizes financial loss, wealth slipping away like fallen leaves unable to be retained. The dense, low canopy also tends to trap dark, damp air, a condition that blocks the flow of positive yang energy. According to ancient beliefs, trees with thick, low branches and shady roots tend to attract heavy yin energy, creating a cold, oppressive atmosphere that can make people in the home feel unsettled or uneasy. Feng Shui teaches that when yin energy overwhelms the space, people may gradually fall into states of low motivation, irritability, or face bad luck for no clear reason. In particular, the constant shedding of mulberry leaves creates a messy, chaotic appearance that can throw off visual and emotional balance, directly affecting mental well-being. Number 7. Weeping. Willow Tree. The weeping willow, with its soft, flowing branches and long, drooping limbs, has long symbolized sorrow, nostalgia, and quiet melancholy. In poetry and art, the willow is often seen in scenes of parting or unspoken longing. But in home Feng Shui, this tree is considered unsuitable, especially for families with daughters. Its leaves hang low, its branches are soft, and the tree itself appears to bow gently, always drooping instead of reaching upward. In Feng Shui, this is a strong indicator of yin energy dominating over yang. Unlike bamboo or palm trees, which grow straight and tall, the willow gives off a heavy downward energy that can feel cold or emotionally draining over time. Ancient wisdom suggests that having a willow tree near the home, particularly near the front door or next to bedrooms, can gradually affect the mood and energy of the household. It may lead to a general sense of sadness, indecision, and in particular, trouble with love and relationships, especially for women. There is even a folk saying that goes, "A house with a daughter should not grow willows because it may disrupt the woman's chances at a happy marriage." While this may not be scientifically explained from an energy perspective, it reflects how excessive yin energy can weaken a young person's spirit, lowering their confidence, emotional resilience, and sense of connection resulting in prolonged feelings of loneliness. Additionally, willow trees have dense canopies that block light and allow branches to droop across the front of the house, which in Feng Shui interrupts the mouth of energy, the entrance, where positive energy and good fortune are meant to flow in. When this flow is blocked, opportunities and blessings may be kept out. Number 8. Pine Tree. The pine tree has long been seen as a symbol of resilience, standing tall through harsh winters and thriving in cold climates. It often appears in paintings and poems as a metaphor for strength and perseverance. But that image works best when the pine stands in open nature among mountains or wide, breezy spaces. In a home setting, if planted in the wrong place, the pine tree can bring unstable energy and may even block the flow of fortune. For starters, pine trees have straight, tall trunks with sharp, needle-like leaves. Their upward growth is strong and spear-like. In Feng Shui, this is called cutting energy, a form of force that disrupts or severs the natural energy flow in a living space. This becomes especially concerning when a pine is planted alone directly facing the main door or path to the house. This piercing energy does not just block prosperity, it can also create tension in relationships. Families might experience emotional distance disagreements or feel disconnected even when everyone is trying their best. In some cases, the good energy flow gets disrupted right at the entrance, making the home feel less united or nurturing. Pine trees also carry what is called cold yang energy. They are strong, but their energy is cool and isolating. When planted alone in an open space, they give off a feeling of loneliness and increase the sense of separation. In Feng Shui, this kind of presence can affect the emotional climate of the entire household, leading to feelings of isolation or emotional disconnection over time. Number 9. Thorny Ratan. First and foremost, the sharp thorns on this climbing plant are considered a form of harmful energy in Feng Shui. Anything that pierces or stabs, even in small ways, is believed to disturb the smooth flow of yang energy. Plants with thorns constantly release subtle waves of chaotic energy that interrupt the balance and harmony of the home environment. Second, the way Thorny Ratan climbs and wraps tightly around other structures represents entanglement, restriction, and difficulty in breaking free. In Feng Shui, this is seen as a metaphor for trapped energy. The positive energy gets bound up and cannot circulate freely throughout the house. The more it spreads, the more confusion and stagnation it creates, leading to a sense of heaviness or frustration that is hard to explain. Another major issue is its imbalance in energy absorption. Thorny Ratan tends to grow aggressively, absorbing a disproportionate amount of nutrients, light, and life force from the soil, which weakens everything else around it. In a home setting, this symbolizes imbalance in vital forces, leading to scattered fortune and declining mental and emotional strength. Lastly, Thorny Ratan usually grows in thick, dark clusters that cover up open areas, blocking sunlight and reducing the reach of yang energy. This creates pockets of still dark air where negative energy can build up, eventually weakening the spirit and energy levels of those living in the home. Number 10. Juniper Tree. The juniper is an evergreen conifer known for its subtle fragrance and is often seen in resorts, villas, or western cemeteries. Its shape is upright, and its pointed branches reach boldly toward the sky, giving it a look of strength and determination. However, from a Feng Shui perspective, this tree is not ideal to plant near residential living spaces. Visually, the juniper's sharp, dense, and crisscrossing branches form what is known in Feng Shui as piercing structure. Anything with this form sharp and angular, generates harsh energy, which can disrupt energy flow, making it difficult for good fortune to gather or enter the space. Another concern is the juniper's ability to thrive in dry, low-light environments and its common use in cemeteries or memorial parks. This has led the tree to be associated with heavy quiet and cold energy, which is unsuitable for vibrant, lived-in spaces. In traditional beliefs, juniper trees are said to guard spiritual realms, which means they can attract or hold on to stagnant or sorrowful energies. In some spiritual rituals, juniper wood is burned for cleansing ceremonies because of its power to neutralize negative forces, but that's for temporary ritual use, not for growing near the places where people live. When planted too close to the home, especially near entryways or common rooms like the living room, the juniper can create a cold, rigid energy field that feels emotionally restrictive. Sensitive individuals who live near this tree may over time feel lonely, emotionally suffocated, or unable to fully relax in their own home. So we have just gone through a list of plants that may look completely harmless. On the outside, some even have beautiful names and elegant appearances, but in reality they carry subtle energies that can quietly disrupt your luck, health, and family harmony. Behind their charm lies the potential to drain fortune, cause emotional tension, and disturb the delicate balance of energy in your living space. Feng Shui is not about superstition. It is the art of living in harmony with the sky, above the earth, beneath, and the vibration within the human spirit. The plants you grow around your home are not just for shade or decoration. They are silent companions that influence your destiny, your fortune, and the emotional well-being of every member of your household. If you realize you have been growing any of the plants on this taboo list, do not panic. There is always a solution. Simply moving them to a different location or pairing them with plants that radiate strong, positive energy can help restore the balance and bring harmony back to your home. Before you go, take a moment to leave a peaceful message in the comments. It is a way of sending a new signal of energy into your living space. You could write something like, "I am ready to clear out negative energy and welcome in good fortune." Or maybe, "My home is always full of vitality, prosperity, and happiness." And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you will not miss out on future insights about practical Feng Shui, spiritual rituals, and ways to stay grounded in a world that never stops changing. I will see you in the next video, where we will continue to explore, understand, and attract more of the good things life has to offer.